Hey everybody, welcome back to Travel Trailer Nation. Today what we thought we'd talk about are what are 7 of the most important things you can do to your trailer when it's new. If you're looking to really improve the quality of your lifestyle and also add a certain element of protection. So the first of the 7 that we'd recommend is getting a good surge protector. Now they're not cheap, but they're a lot less expensive than the kind of damage that might happen to your trailer if you should get a power surge. So you can get these a few different ways. You can get a hardwired one, actually hardwire it into your trailer, or you can get a portable unit. We personally have a portable unit. We have the portable 50 amp model from Progressive Industries, which is the EMS PT50X, and we found it to be a great unit. It does do a couple things. It goes and looks for a number of conditions that exist once it's plugged in, like over, under voltage, reverse polarity, power surges. It'll detect whether the pedestal that you're plugging into is not wired correctly, and then if it detects a problem, it basically cuts the power off to your trailer. Now there's other units that are not quite that sophisticated, that are more sacrificial. They're a lot cheaper, but once they detect something and go out, I believe in some cases those are garbage units then. So you're probably much better off looking for an EMS unit and going with that to be safe. Remember, it just takes one lightning strike nearby to get a power surge, and you're going to save a lot of money in the long run if you just go ahead and get a surge protector. The second thing you'll want to do is get a water pressure regulator. These are really inexpensive. Anywhere from, I believe, like $10 for one that's not adjustable, that just keeps your water pressure at 40, to an adjustable model which is going to be around $30. Plug them in, and usually what I do is I hook up a water filter first, and then I have the pressure regulator after that. Other people like to put the pressure regulator first, then the water filter, then the hose into the trailer. But what it's going to do is make sure that you keep your water pressure low enough that you don't have an issue where you burst a line inside. Typically the trailers now are good to 50 psi. I keep mine adjusted down at about 45 just to be safe. Older trailers probably can tolerate less water pressure than that before they have an issue. So, for $30, be safe. Get a pressure regulator for your water system, and you'll be fine. The next thing I'd recommend would be a tire pressure monitoring system. These again are a little bit pricey, but you've probably noticed before, if you've been online and looked at some of the blogs where people have had blowouts, that when a tire goes, it creates an incredible amount of damage, not just to the tire itself and perhaps the rim if it gets down onto the cement, but also to the undercarriage of the trailer and the outside of the trailer. So the sooner you get alerted to an issue with your trailer tires, the better off you are. You get off to the side of the road and eliminate some of that damage. We also, our TPMS alerts us of the temperature of the tire too, so if you get a wide range of fluctuation going up, it's going to go off and tell you, which might be a sign of rubbing brake shoes or a bad wheel bearing. So anyway, again, for peace of mind and safe travels on the road, and to eliminate a lot of damage to your trailer, definitely invest in a tire pressure monitoring system. Bug screens, these are available online, very inexpensive. If you cover your water heater with your bug screen and your refrigerator and your furnace, you should be good. Mud daubers, wasps, other critters can get in there, create nests, and all of a sudden you're wondering why your equipment isn't working right. And then you're probably facing some sort of a charge if you take it to a dealership for them to actually clean out the mess and get you running again. So for relatively little cost, there's no better way to go than to get bug screens on. They're typically attached with springs or zip ties, so if you're nervous about having them on when you're running your equipment, you can always easily remove them, go on your trip, come back home, or wherever you store your vehicle, and put the screens back on, and you'll be good. Another thing that we've done on almost every trailer we've had is we've upgraded the tires that came with the unit. And talking about tires to trailer people is like talking about religion. People get really fixated on tires, what brand. We're using Goodyear Endurance. We've used Tomax in the past. There's a number of good tires out on the market. I would research them. I'd first find out what's on your trailer. Jayco, for instance, has now moved to Goodyear Endurance on their trailers, which is a great move. I would definitely look at whatever tires come on your trailer, and if you go online and see that they have issues, I would definitely trade in for some other ones. Do your research. There's a lot of good tires out on the market, and definitely think about that kind of an upgrade. A water filter, as I mentioned before, is a really good thing. You never know what you're going to get at a campground when you go in. It may have some funny odors to it. The water just may not be as great as you think it is when you pull in. So we always use a water filter. I hook it up to the faucet at the campground, then I hook in my pressure regulator hose in, and we're good. They're very inexpensive. The ones that we get our Camp Call, they're blue. You've probably seen them online. I think for a 2-pack it was $20-some. Just good peace of mind for having water in the trailer. And then the last thing would be an observation camera or a backup camera for your trailer. I like the observation camera because when we're traveling on the highway, I can see what's coming up behind me or what's in the lanes next to me. So if I'm making a lane change, I know I'm safe. As far as backup goes, yeah, it's nice to have a backup camera, but I still would prefer to rely on Tammy to guide me in because she's going to be on the side that's blind if I'm on an angle. And the backup camera isn't going to do a lot for you there. It may look clear, but believe me, it's better to have someone on the blind side of the trailer. So anyway, that's the 7 things that we think are the most important. For more details behind all of these, please go to our blog at www.traveltrailernation.com. Thanks.